Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX Set 9. I always love when I get to the set number, you know? Or the number that goes with the number of the game. Like Final Fantasy IX, Set 9. Final Fantasy 8, Set 8. Final Fantasy 7, Set 7. I love that. It's just... I don't know why. Anyway. Off screen, all I did was do the proper allocating of equipment, so we're pretty much set to go. I did notice something that kind of made me giggle while I was messing around. I wanted to see if I had any more wrists or steepled hats so I could do the cotton rope trick again. I don't, but I noticed how many ore I have. Look at this. I have 76. This is from me level grinding. I should not have 76 ore. It doesn't do stuff besides very faintly giving you some HP. That's all it does. And it's useful for fighting or giving to the friendly creatures. So that makes me laugh. Anyway, back to this set. Last time on Final Fantasy IX, we did stuff and got stuck here. That's right. Nailed it. Okay, seriously. We need to find the 5 aspects of Rama who are hidden throughout this area. And we find them and they tell us a story, which is great. Fun little side note. The story we are learning is actually relevant to Final Fantasy lore. Sort of. I believe it was Final Fantasy either 2 or 3's main plot of one of the main characters. So it's pretty interesting. What a lot of people don't really realize about Final Fantasy IX is that it is a love letter to the previous Final Fantasy games. To Final Fantasy in general. Like, for example, Vivi, being the Black Mage, looks like the traditional Black Mage from Final Fantasy I. When we first meet Dagger, she's dressed like a traditional White Mage. Stuff like that. It's all very subtle stuff, and I really enjoy it. Even the fact that the icon on Final Fantasy IX's cover art is a crystal, which was the main focal point of Final Fantasy I. The more you know. Anyway, there's more to it, but I'll find out later. Okay, first we need to find the 5 Ramas. There should be 2 in this area. One up over here. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a young man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help, then headed for a cavern in the snow field. That's beginning. You have 4 to go. There should be 1 down here. Historian's explanation. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter, wow, was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human. You have 3 to go. Oop. North or west. Awesome. Over this way. Alright. I have the screens popped up. Give me a second so I can find them. So let me find that one. Okay. The next Rama is down here. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoise in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 2 more to go. Give me this. The Ogre. Yes. The Ogre, the thing we made back in Disc 1, I think even Set 3, we just now officially got. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 1 more to go. Get that one. Okay. So we're learning a lot of interesting little side notes. A lot of interesting little side lore. And back over here. Historian's explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is a story of a true hero. That's Hero, the last piece. Okay. So, where do I need to go talk to him? do. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the area quickly, because it's actually kind of interesting. First and foremost, sorry about that glitch. We can find Mithril Vest, the Ogre, Mithril Armlet, and the item we get from Rama. The enemies here are Sand Scorpion, Secret Bat, and Zoggernull. Remember from the hunting festival? This is where they got it. Once you have all the pieces, head to the exit. As noted above, it's on the screen with a path looping around. Looks like a cave entrance. Okay. So those are the enemies here. You can get a good amount of EXP from hunting the Zongolo. So, not a big idea. Yeah, the cave down there is where we need to go. Oh, can I jump off? Aha! With the omelet! If I remember any more references to previous Final Fantasy games, I'll be sure to tell you guys. If I miss one, please feel free to post it in a comment, and if I read it, I will be sure to tell you guys and give you the heads up in a future set. Bear in mind, set 2 just went public, so yeah. Alright. However, the story comprises four parts. Start. Okay, so we need to give him a satisfying story. What's nice is the ending is up to interpretation based on how you feel about the story itself. But we do need to do the first 3 parts in the correct order. Obviously, beginning's going to be first. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. Next is cooperation. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoise in the snow cavern, and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. Next is silence. On the way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. So now we have to decide, how should Joseph be remembered? The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, the heroes were also human. Or the hero. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. So, do we want to humanize the heroes that failed to tell the death of the father to the daughter? Or do we want to heroize the normal human for his sacrifice to help the heroes? Honestly, I like the idea of him being a hero because he was a true hero. He fought for them and died a true hero. That's my view of it. Let's set your story. Alright, I read through it for you guys already. Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose hero for your conclusion? People follow a person who keeps on track. That's why I think a hero who acts in a straightforward manner is remembered for generations. I want to know what you think in your own words. Me. I'm away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very intense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eldion. Thank you. Bear in mind, I'm probably mispronouncing that word. It's what I'm used to saying. I apologize. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. Fair enough. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblum. Hey, old man, you gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become Eldion either way. That's the impression I got. So now, Vivi, let's go. You're exactly right. It's not what people say afterward, it's what's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll watch over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Yay! Look, it's Lindblum Castle. Jump off now. Zidane. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. Zidane! Look! Oh, this. The lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly into the castle, inside the castle. It's there. They use summon magic afterwards. No, Mother. Mother. Dagger. Also, if you've been level grind like I have, you probably have max cards. Make sure you clear those out quickly. I'll explain why after this. And that was Atomos. I'm fairly certain I mispronounced the next. I can't remember the exact spelling. But if memory serves, he's basically a giant demi. Very similar to Final Fantasy VIII's Diablos. It's horrifying to see. It's so quiet. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblum. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way, it's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret. We'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay. Just make it quick. It's so sad. But as I was saying earlier, if you've been level grind like I have, you probably have max cards. I spent the time getting rid of that. Add 100 cards, which is the max you can have. There are a few cards here that are unique, like the Lindblum card we actually can get. Make sure you grab that, because I think it's the only time you can get it. So make sure of that. Alright, we can get 3,000 gil, Phoenix Opinion, Ether, Lindblum, or 340 gil, 993 gil, 262 gil, and any items you may have missed before. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip Dagger with that. Rama. How much HP does it cost to summon him? 22! Wow, I can summon him multiple times. Awesome. Okay. We're in the business district for now. Goals prepare for departure. You can also watch ATEs for some more story development. Alright, we need to focus on going to the inn right now. Really? I admire your courage. Our Black Mage army is visible. Resistance only brings death. What? What'd she say? I'm sorry, I keep pressing X. Yeah, to death. Okay, so she doesn't attack us. That's good. They're passive here. So messed up. I need to talk to you. I rode an airship called the Red Rose, but I saw something horrible, Kupo. The Eldion Odin's power is terrifying. It destroyed Slayer completely. It's not even trace to the city now. That's horrifying. I'm having a terrible time finding actors. Wow. I'm willing to take anyone who can read at this point. What was his name? The narcissist from Lindblum? I'd even take him. Get him over to my mini theater. We need to get to business. Oh, lol. Sure. Monty. Oh, Braun, you twisted piece of garbage. I got all that. Okay. I was looking for where the Lindblum card was. Alright, it's near the path that leads to the church in the back. That's really the only card I want. Finish it off. Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it, he's a living creature. What did you just say? Braun programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anyone else. Lies, they may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know when they're made. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. I wish I could help the Black Mage. All right. Should be Lindblum card. Let's see what it looks like. Nice. I'm actually going to try and collect all the rarer cards. Try being the apt word. No promises and or guarantees. Oof. The industrial district is gone. The business and theater districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to reconstruction. We must get civilians' lives back on track. Okay. Yes, sir. Oh, Karan, Arta. Princess Garn's message it on. Glad to see you both safe. Where's Uncle Sid? Is the regent safe? Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. Thank goodness. I'll take you to see him. I don't want to do it just now. Crap. Hope that I didn't miss anything. Princess Garnet is back. Uncle Sid. Garnet, I thought Braun had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. Walk. But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Trino, but they'll be fine on their own. Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargant? How'd you know? It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Braun was after the Guak Eldians. Not much I knew. So every time I say Guak, I can't help but laugh. But I underestimated the power of the Eldians. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Slayer resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do? Hey, we got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. His one's much smaller than the others. Let me go, I'm not one of them. That must be... Vivi! Oi, rude! We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said... Should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I see. My apologies. Poor Vivi. Yeah, sorry about that. I saw my recorder acting up, so I have to pause for a second. Required some more information about Queen Braun. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Braun with highly advanced magic weapons. Supplying my mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Trino, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. This guy saw in Bermesia. Then he came from the north. They came from the north to suggest that he's from the outer continent. The outer continent. There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our mist continent. Yeah, since the mist doesn't spread out over the water, their ships can't go over it. And they don't, and since a lot of the technology is powered by mist, even their ships, they don't go that far. So, unexplored. I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Braun with weapons. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who was corrupting my mother. Possibly. If we defeat Kuja, if we eliminate Kuja, we both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Braun loses her weapon supplies. That will be our cue for a counterattack. Challenging Braun now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other clients, even if we defeat Braun. I make no excuses for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first, we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey, Dagger. I'm telling you, they'll be fine. The best Dragon Eye of Bermesia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty? How could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. Brings up a good point. Then I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Well, will you lend us the fastest airship to Lindblum? Or Lindblum? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and mist only exists on this continent. Quack. This means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet. Besides, it's under Braun's control. Braun gave us two conditions for our surrender. One was to surrender, the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw. The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. Alright, we'll take a boat. And that's not an option either. The harbor was also sealed. What he wants to do? Swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The excavation, which was the cave which was found during the excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half the fun, eh? Please protect Princess Guarded. We'll prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey. Yes. I'll wait here, Zidane. Will you get my stuff too? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Sorry, buddy. Listen, Lindblum is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. Aye, aye. Alright, the shop should be updated a bit. Or the shops. Oh, you give us a major discount, but raise the high for them. I like it. Alright, Stardust Rod. Got one of those. A few of those. Just had one more. Okay, there is a recommendation, by the way, to buy 15 chainmails for synthesis purposes in the future. So I'm gonna buy. I was about to show you 15. For armor. Precautionary stuff. Alrighty then. Hey Alice, you okay? Oh, so she still has some stock, that's good. Like I said, once you buy 99 of everything, it's just upkeep. Which in the long run, makes things so much easier. Alright. I need no, I don't. I need this. This is the new weapon for Zidane. So I'll do that. And we also should create a barrette. Alright. I need a bar boot. Crap, I don't think I can get that. The reason why you want a barrette is because it teaches us Cura. Does the shop sell bar boots? I need to check to make sure. It does not. Crap. Okay. Explode. Sacrifice and lucky 7. Nice. I'm still learning that. Okay. Still learning that. Alright. Learn float. They all float down here. Sorry on that, sorry on that. Can't get Vivi anything yet, or equip Vivi with anything yet. Okay, so... a few other things we can do. The third jewel. We started loading supplies. Took long enough, didn't it? Yes, the Lindblum soldiers won't obey our orders. We must finish up before Queen Braun becomes upset, or she'll eat us. Send all available personnel to the harbor and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless now that we have the Falcon Claw. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Alright, so we're actually looking for Lowell, who's in the theater district, I believe. We actually can send him over to Ruby's place. Which is actually apparently recommended, so guess what we're doing. Let's do... fly to the theater district. Alright. In the theater district, go inside Michael's house, the one on the street near the grab you on the chest, and go down the stairs to speak to Lowell. Alright. Go out the door, Zidane. Jeez. Excuse me. Hey. What's she gonna do to my painting? Can never have too many ores. This is a nice painting. Such a sad picture, but possesses strength. Yeah, you think so? Oh, they're gonna have kids! They're gonna fall in love! It's so cute if she wasn't crazy and, killing people. Or if this wasn't a hostile takeover. Right, there's Lowell. Hey, buddy. Even a big star like me can't make a living without a theater. Hey, pal, do you know any other theaters I can work at? Yeah, this girl named Ruby runs a small theater in Alexandria. Oh, Buddy. Bubby? What? Is that right? I'm too big of a star for a sleepy town like Alexandria, but that's okay. I'll share my talent with those uncultured people. Oh, don't go! Ruby and Lowell, huh? What a strange pairing of actors. I take it she was in love with Lowell. That's funny. Whoa. You guys okay? Must be my pants. Protecting Tom's house while you're around. You need us here. Go take care of the bad guys. Yes. First things first. Get the money from the place. I believe the money refills after certain events. So it's always a good idea to come back here every so often. Alright, if you're doing so earlier, you can return to Pinnacle Rock, use the Hunter's Gate to do so, to grab the Elixir and the Phoenix down. You may have obtained them in Disc 1, and they're also available on Disc 3, but now's a good time to pick up as many of them as if you don't have them. Okay, cool. So all of that is said and done. Let's see here. Once you're ready, speak to the man. Okay. So we're going back in and doing the thing. Oop. I don't think I've ever sent Lowell there. But then again, I've also never gotten Lowell's autograph. So there are a lot of things I don't know. Fun side note. There was a side quest in this game. Doesn't really give you much. That was completely unknown to the Western audience. Simply due to the fact that our strategy guide, which is the worst strategy guide I've ever read, never mentioned it. And I mean that. I've owned the Final Fantasy IX strategy guide. It sucks. I'll explain why in a second, once we get done with this. If I remember. Bronze Fleet arrives. Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? I wonder if they're going to take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop the chatter and keep loading the ship. Dang them. They think they can walk all over us. We gotta stall. Let's keep moving. Keep working. Alexander rules this continent now. Where else can they go to conquer? What do they really want? I don't know, but you know how greedy Braun is. No joke. Hi. I wonder where we're going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Braun has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come on, we need your help. Some Lindblum soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. Ah, distraction, right? Yep. I wonder what Braun's going to do. Zidane. We really have to go to the outer continent? Or do we really have to? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, a princess needs her elite guards, you know. Nice recover. I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? We don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. Alright then, I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. I just realized something that's kind of funny, but I can't say it just yet. Zidane, I'm so glad you're here. Vivi, where's Uncle Sid? He said, "Guak guak, wait here," and went away somewhere. Where could he be? Guak, I did it! I stopped a trolley between here and the Servants' Gate. Now I'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Serpent's Gate, by the way, is the Alexandrian version of this. They were able to go from Alexandria straight here through these tunnels. Obviously, it's not a very good strategic way of doing it due to battles, because you come invading in here, they just cut off the elevator at the top. Same issue with the Serpent's Gate. It's sort of a sign of peace that they've connected their castles through these underground railways. Now go! Walk, walk. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you. It's a rag. You big dope, it's not just a rag. That is a national treasure of Lindblum. That is an ancient map of the entire world. Wow, thanks! Now go before they find you. Zidane, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay. Uncle Sid. Don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Now go. They'll squeeze all the Oogaloop oil out of my body if we're caught. Let's go, Dagger. So they have explored the world in this world's ancient past. So good to know. They have stopped going back and forth due to reasons. My, they have an Oogaloop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things have been moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped, and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yeah, yes, it made this guak guak sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbor. Any word from the lookout? No, ma'am, nothing. This must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something. Come with us, you two. Find the Regent. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Sid. And here we are. Now, we can talk to the Moogle to turn in a letter. However, he'll give us a coupon nut. So we're going to wait for a little bit to do that. Alright, I need an admin vested. Ooh. Soft? Oh, remedies. Yeah? Just need the upkeep. Alright, so we're not going to get the coupon nut just yet. We could save them if we wanted to, but we're not going to. I'm actually going to do something real quick, so I can go off screen to do some stuff. Oop. Lindblum in... Yeah, that's where I saved last time. Okay. I'm going to go off screen a little bit to do some stuff. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, of course, but I'm going to turn off battles and speed things up so we can get Q back, or Queena. There we are. Hey, Queena. Queena, you're safe. Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble coming back from Slayer alone. Do you know a way to the Arcanate? I heard there was an entrance somewhere around here. At Arcanate, maybe I'll find more delicious frogs. It's not interesting. I help you and I eat more frogs. I come with you. And we have Queena back. If you do not get Queena when I did, this would be the time you get her and you have that whole cutscene to go through again. This is where I'm going to take a quick little break, but I'm going to tell you what to do. If you want to come along with me. First things first. Just choose not even our way. There's a good chance to do some frog catching. This time, however, is different from all previous times in one important regard. You won't be back for a long time. So don't hold back. Instead, go ahead and clear out the entire pond, gold frog included if it's there, to try and inflate your total a bit. Depending on how diligent you have been with the game, you may be close or even surpass 23 frogs, which will give you Queena's Silver Fork. Far and away the best weapon available for any character at this point in time. If you don't quite make 23, it's okay, so long as you come close. Also, return to Gizamaluk's grotto and give the coupon nut to get an elixir, which is nice. Once that's done, return, give the letter to Monty, which is the Moogle in the Lindblum Dragon's Gate, for another coupon nut, which you can turn in for another elixir. Hooray! There's no new chocographs available in the Chocobo Forest. However, make sure you have the Abandoned Beach chocograph, which is number 5, before continue onwards. We'll be able to get it very soon. That being said, I will be right back once I catch all the frogs, turn the coupon nuts, and probably level grind until I learn Rama. There we go. So, I'll be back in a few minutes, and I won't summon Rama. I'm going to wait to show you guys that one. So, be right back, guys.